Okay, so just very briefly, this is for my friend Trey in America. We've been talking about grandparents and the greatest generation, so called World War II generation. Um, I just had to say to him in response to his question about what I thought of that generation is the fact that my grandparents, my maternal grandparents, gave us the absolute best childhood that we could possibly have had. Um, and as grandparents, they didn't have um, a kind of necessity of commitment that parents have. They did it because they loved us. My grandfather would do treasure hunts, and my grandmother was just constantly making us chips and food and everything in the kitchen. But the thing about them was that they loved bringing people together. They loved bringing people together. And they had this real gift for, in my opinion, the greatest thing in life, which is being a Christian and bringing people together. Enjoying a full house of people whom you love and whom love you. That to me makes sense. Academia, sophistry, uh, theological understanding, all of that has its merit, of course. But the fact is, I honestly think I honestly think unless you're massively gifted in those regards, the best thing in life is simply bringing people together. Treating them as brothers and sisters and enjoying the body of Christ. And that's what they had a gift for. So, in answer to you, Trey, I'd say that my grandmother and my grandfather, well, every year, let's say it's 1986, we'd know that we were going to our grandparents' house on Tuesday, 1986, December. And I tell you what, we looked forward to it. You'd have Pinocchio, a cartoon, on in the living room. You'd have a kitchen full of aunts and uncles and my grandmother making dinner. You'd have all my cousins running around like wild. Oh boy, it was good. Dang, it was good. They knew how to celebrate life. They knew that the joy of of life was their strength, and it came naturally to them. My grandfather has passed away now, but my grandmother's still with us. But their legacy lives on, and I honestly think that legacy stays with us more because they understood the social application of biblical truth. Be a community, you know. Be friends. Be someone that just blesses your neighbour. That's all it is. That's all it is. I look at these SJW warriors and these Antifa people, and I think to myself, the first thing that always comes to me is you could not have had a great man as a father like I did, and you certainly also did not have a great man as a grandfather like I did. You have no father figures. You're man haters. I pity them. Pray for them. Do pray for them. Because I'm blessed that I had male figures in my life that were just absolutely awesome. My grandfather stormed the beaches of Normandy. Yeah. My dad was a minister of a church. Whew. You know, these are high goalposts, man. It's not easy to follow. But anyway, Trey, that's my answer. That's my answer. That's why I have such high regard for what they call the greatest generation. Yeah, they were a great blessing to me. I look forward to seeing him again. I believe in the good Lord. I believe he's coming again, and I believe I'll see my grandfather again. And I, I just can't wait for that day. You know, my grandmother is as awesome as ever she has been, and I do pity the left for the fact that they've never experienced the magnanimous quality of male magnificence. You know, the aptitude of men. They've never seen it.